In February of 2017, Ayala Art had a 29 Faces challenge where she challenged everybody to do a face for every day in February. This is my response to the challenge. Some of these I did across several days. I would start them one day and finish them on another, but I really had fun doing these. All of these are done on watercolor paper that measures 12 by 12, and I worked in a larger format. Really interesting because in the other video I showed you my little skadoodles, which were on a size of paper that measured 3 by 5. I worked with ink tints primarily and sketched with an ink pen. I sketched old men, young children, babies, vintage photos, well-known personalities whose photos were in the common domain. I picked them off of Wiki Commons and Pixabay.com and the Inspire Me album at the My Year 2017. A lot of faces I'm still learning. There's places where I still know that I want to work. Noses, ears. I think I have the eyes down pretty good, but even the composition of certain pages. Like this lady is looking down and her face is at a 3/4 angle. It's a challenge. This gentleman has almost his entire head on the page. Just look at that baby. I am really happy with my progress on sketching baby faces. And on photos such as this one, I'm learning to imagine the colors. Now on the next view, you'll see where I sketched a well-known personality and wrote a well-known quote by that person in the background, and I really like that technique because it puts the words of that person together with the face. I really had fun doing that. Now on the next several, you'll see I progressed from putting words in there to putting in texture, flowers, and just a textured background with my fine line paint applicator. So it's more of a mixed media. Here I used little stars and I brought out the twinkle in this little gal. And here, this is a salty old seaman, and I mimicked a sea tweed type effect. This gal is looking up and back, and this guy, I did not sketch the eye on the right-hand side, but by golly, it looks like it's there. Here I worked with shades of grays and blacks and tones of blue for the shadows. And this is another one, which was a black and white photo that I imagined the color. And lastly, I worked on the eyeglasses on this older gentleman. Now these two are photos that I did from a sketch in January, but I added them here. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next page.